Weekly Wonder, we're going to take you through the rules and format of the Major League Show Jumping Series, or MLS as it's sometimes referred to as. And no, not the soccer league. A couple of weeks ago, they kicked off their summer tour in Vancouver, but as we know, there are a lot of series and tours in our sport these days, and who can keep track of them all? Each one is a little different, but all have worthy attributes, so let's look at how the MLS works. First off, the vision behind the MLS is to elevate the level of show jumping in North America by adding CSI 5-star events to the calendar. Basically, up until a couple of years ago, the level of show jumping in North America was significantly below that of Europe, and a few visionary people wanted to change that trajectory and help not only increase the level, but also give people who didn't want to or couldn't travel to the EU a chance to stay on par with their European counterparts. It was America's answer to the GCT, essentially. Teams now cost approximately $2 million to own outright, where you own the name, the brand, the merchandising capabilities, and have the ability to sell the team, unlike the globals. But there's also approximately an $800,000 yearly franchise fee for all teams, whether they have a single owner or are syndicated by the riders themselves. There is a maximum of 8 teams registered, although the league can run with a minimum of 5. The league consists of between 7 and 15 5-star events in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Team rosters consist of 4 to 6 riders, and at least 2 riders per team must be ranked within the top 250 on the Longines rankings list, with 3 athletes required to compete in the team competition at each event. Unique to the MLS is their force majeure rules regarding replacements due to veterinary or medical reasons. If a team is unable to field 3 athletes in a given event, the league will find a temporary replacement, although that athlete won't be eligible for bonuses or year-end awards. Certainly an interesting rule, given the teams don't necessarily have a say on who could represent them, but at least they're still eligible to compete. There is a trade window halfway through season, so team shuffles can and often do happen, as with the GCTs. And similarly as well, each team is required to participate at every event with significant penalties for no-shows. There are 40 team athletes and 10 individuals who are allowed to participate at the events, and each athlete can bring 2 to 3 horses, depending on the individual show capabilities. Okay, now let's look at the actual format for jumping. It's 1 round with 2 jump-offs. The first jump-off will include the top 4 teams from round 1, and the second jump-off will determine podium finishes. Team classification doesn't count for world ranking points, but a concurrent Table A placing will award points. Individual athletes are scored amongst the team athletes in final placing, but will jump first in the order of go. Basically, that means they count the first round as a 1-round speed and place everyone who jumps according to time. For the teams, all 3 riders' scores count, and the top 4 teams after round 1 will come back for a shortened second round course. Each team picks 2 of their 3 riders to jump off. After the first jump off, the top 3 teams will come back again, this time with their 3rd rider who hasn't jumped a second round yet, to jump off in a podium showdown to determine the top 3 placings. No horse or rider jumps more than twice in a day, and they go into the final round on a clean slate, and the class is run as a false converted speed where knockdown penalties convert to time and the fastest time overall wins. It's actually very exciting to watch. Overall, each team competition offers $200,000 US in prize money and is spec'd at meter 50. There is a bonus of $500,000 for the final season standings with a 50%, 30%, 20% breakdown for the top 3 teams. The individual Grand Prix at the events are meter 60 5-star competitions and have their own bonuses and overall standings. The MLS is an inventive concept for team jumping, and they do a great job with marketing and optics. It's a bit cheaper to compete than, say, a global team, and the prize money on offer is also significantly less, but they did manage to bring 5-star jumping to North America where it previously hadn't existed. The field strength of the overall competitions is definitely lesser than that of the European counterparts, and the number of starters tends to be smaller, but it's on the right track, attracting more and more foreigners each year. Stay tuned for the next MLS competition coming up in August.